Dearest readers, psych, we're no Lady Whistledown, nor do we sound like the timeless Julie Andrews, but we do have some Bridgerton-related gossip for you. If you've already binged Season 2, we figured you'd be hungry for just about any gossip, news, and update about certain members of the Ton. Today, that happens to be Nicola Coughlan, aka Penelope Featherington. First off, what's Nicola up to? Guess we can all remember just how hungry we were for Bridgerton Season 2 after the first season finale, and for good reason. We had to wait until 2022 to get our fix of delicious gossip and steamy romance. Obviously, the wait paid off, cause Canthony absolutely won over fans. Some would say even more so than Daphne and Simon. No offense to Regé-Jean Page, of course, but Jonathan Bailey and Simone Ashley totally lit the show on fire with their chemistry. But now that they've gotten their happily ever after, fans have nothing to do but wait for another season of the top-tier period drama. Lucky for us, Nicola is giving us a look at some super fun behind-the-scenes memories of her as Penelope Featherington. We don't know about you, but it's always interesting to see what goes on around the set before the cameras start rolling, and we jump back to 1813. By the looks of it, fans are totally loving the candidness of the moment. And now, let's check out the behind-the-scenes picture for ourselves. The actor recently posted a picture of her legit napping on a sofa in between takes. Whoever said being an actor was easy, huh? You can spot Coughlan in her very yellow, very Penelope dress, lying unconscious on what looks like a sofa from the Bridgerton set. Judging by the Renaissance painting hanging above her, we're pretty sure it's one of the posh houses we've seen before. Anywho, what makes the entire scene 10 times funnier is the leopard skin jacket that she's covered in. Either it was freezing, or Nicola really wanted to get in a good nap before the action started. We're guessing it was a bit of both, because we spotted a pair of Uggs on the actor. A period dress paired with the most Y2K trend ever? We're all for it. If you zoom in on the picture, you'll also see some of her hair sneaking out of her makeshift blanket. Okay, so we zoomed in a little too much, and it looks like her hair's tied up in a braid, probably to keep her iconic curls in place. Y'all can thank Annie Lax for this off-camera tidbit. She's the photographer who saw the opportunity and took it. FYI, the picture's up on Nicola's official Instagram account, so you can see for yourself what we're talking about. Now for the question on everyone's mind, is this a BTS from Season 3? Is there anything we'd like more than getting a behind-the-scenes moment from Bridgerton Season 3? If you're a diehard fan of the show, probably not, so you can get why everyone jumped on the assumption that picture was from the sets of the upcoming season. We mean, it does kind of make sense to think that since the next season's going to be all about Penelope romancing Mr. Bridgerton, aka Clueless Colin. Naturally, Nicola will get a lot of screen time, since she's gonna be the leading lady this time around. But to everyone's disappointment, the actor revealed that the picture was in fact a throwback to the days of Season 1. The caption read, "Just me having a small nap behind the scenes of Bridgerton Season 1. Apparently, a fan almost died thinking it was a Season 3 pic. So don't hold your breath, folks. Looks like you'll have to wait a little bit longer to see some off-camera action from the sets of Season 3. Up next, what's with the whole on-brand thing? If you've recovered from disappointment, let's move on to the rest of her caption. Oh yeah, there's more. Nicola also wrote that it was the most on-brand picture of herself she'd ever seen. True fans would know that the actor absolutely loves taking naps. If you take a look at the comments on our post, you'll see they're filled with fans having a good laugh about typical Nicola behavior. Most actors are famous for their diva behavior, but not her. Guessing that's gotta do with her humble beginnings. You see, she wasn't always a star. In fact, Coughlan started off with a bunch of ordinary jobs like selling beauty products and frozen yogurt. She even used to clerk for an optician's office at one point in time. Probably why she likes to spend her free time napping instead of being a drama queen on set. No wonder fans love her. One even commented that Bridgerton better be paying this lady extra for being the PR officer, referring to how she's always dedicated to making her shows popular. Speaking of, this isn't the first time Nicola's shared a candid BTS with her fans. There are two types of celebrities out there: the ones who like to keep their off-screen lives on the down low, and the ones who keep their fans posted at all times. Nicola's definitely one of the latter. The actor loves sharing candid little moments of her life with her followers online. Now let's talk about the Season 2 premiere. You probably remember that Coughlin was obviously missing from the event. Of course, fans had their speculations, but the actor was quick to reveal the real reason behind her absence, with a pretty funny picture, we might add. As it turns out, our Featherington was struck down with Miss Rona, so she had to isolate herself and everything. So that didn't stop her from celebrating the night in her own way. She posted a picture of herself glammed up, complete with the bold red lip and statement jewelry. But get this, instead of a fancy designer gown, she was rocking her robes. She captioned it, "Also infectious virus, but make it fashion." We gotta say, we can totally get behind this look. But she wasn't gonna let an infectious disease steal her thunder, and a few days later posted snaps of her gorgeous premiere look after the actual premiere, of course. "If you thought COVID was gonna take away my Bridgerton premiere look, think again," read the caption. All decked up in a plain black dress and beautiful emerald eyes. Safe to say, she rocked that too. Let's move on to Bridgerton Season 3. Here's everything we know. So Benedict fans were waiting for Season 3 because Book 3 in Julia Quinn's novels is all about our favorite Bridgerton brother. Not gonna lie, Anthony was pretty problematic back in Season 1, pushing Daphne into a marriage she didn't want. And don't even get us started on his failed love conquest. But hey, showrunners made it up with Season 2 Anthony, who sure was pretty stubborn, but wasn't an outright jerk to his siblings. Anywho, coming back to Season 3, looks like Benedict fans will have to wait a little bit longer. They're skipping out on his story and jumping straight to the budding romance between Colin and Penelope. Season 3 is going to be all about Book 4, romancing Mr. Bridgerton. Coughlin herself revealed the newest pairing in the ton. Of course, nothing's confirmed until it's announced in the society papers by the gossip girl herself. So to make things official, Whistledown posted that it was only fair that the third year in the marriage mart would focus on a third son and a third daughter. Don't know about you, but we're sensing a pattern here with the third season. The third son and the third daughter. That's a lot of threes. The new showrunner, Jess Brownell, explained that he feels like it's finally Colin and Penn's time to shine. Can't say he's wrong. The show started setting up the stage for the whole best friends turned lovers trope in the last season, and there was some tension between the usual playful duo, so it makes sense to take their story forward. Plus, if we see Penelope fawning over this clueless boy for another season, we might just lose it. Although, there is the whole thing where Colin was being a Class A jerk about not counting Penn to his male pals. Don't know how she'll move on from that. And could Season 3 be the end of Lady Whistledown? Season 2 was pretty rough on Penn, but one thing's for sure, she loves Lady Whistledown too much to give it up. And now that she doesn't have to protect Eloise anymore, she could be more ruthless than ever. However, we can't help but wonder, if she's going to be romancing Mr. Bridgerton, wouldn't her secret identity complicate things? Will Penn put down her quill for Colin? We're not sure about the whole retirement thing, but we are very sure she won't remain anonymous for long. The official post had a pretty interesting, very metaphorical caption with it, which sort of hinted that it's time for both Penelope and Whistledown to step into the light. And that about wraps up our video for today, folks. Did you check out Nicola's post? What are your thoughts about Bridgerton Season 3? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.